If you like your U-turns swift and unequivocal, then this clearly is the place for you. Since the budget, the Chancellor has famously U-turned on pasties, on caravans, on donations to charities and the VAT on historic buildings. But he is very clear that today's announcement on fuel is not, repeat, not a U-turn. He's probably right. He was in effect scrapping a rise planned long ago by the Labour Party, and in his eyes, he's giving some hard-pressed consumers good news.
I can tell people that we will now stop any rise in fuel duty this August and freeze it for the rest of the year. This means that fuel duty will be 10 pence a litre lower than planned by the last Labour government. We are on the side of working families and businesses, and this will fuel our recovery at this very difficult economic time for the world.
His advisers argue that if a government is going to postpone a duty rise, it does so just before it's due to take effect. But he could, of course, have announced this in the budget, indeed was under pressure to do so. You won't be surprised to hear that the Shadow Chancellor was highly critical.
We've now had U-turns on pasties, churches, charities, caravans, skips, and today a U-turn on fuel, which we welcome, Mr. Speaker. It's about time this part-time U-turning Chancellor took some responsibility himself for his own decisions, Mr. Speaker.
So how did it go down on the forecourt? Actually, pretty well.
It's winning all round if it's coming down, which it should be.
You know, you are saving a bit, but then they stick £5 on car tax, so you lose some, you win some, don't you?
Well, it helps us as the motorist, but if they're taking it away from one area, where are they going to add it on?
You can hear the world weariness in people's voices these days. We have been bumping along the bottom, we still are bumping along the bottom, and for the foreseeable future, that is all we seem likely to do. So only half a cheer today. Tom Bradby, ITV News at Westminster.